If there's a line on your Florida house or something wrong with the title, you might feel completely stuck, like you can't sell and you can't afford to fix it either. Here's the truth: you have more options than you think. But the way most people try to handle this that cost them months and thousands of dollars out of pocket they never needed to spend. So I'm going to break down three things: what liens and title problems actually are, the three ways to deal with them when you need to sell, and the real numbers on which path leaves the most money in your pocket. I'm Anthony Astolfi, the owner of Home Rescue Team and a licensed Florida real estate agent. Every single week, I help South Florida families sell homes that have something complicated attached to them, and liens and title messes are some of the most common and the most misunderstood. So let's start with the basics. A lien is just a legal claim somebody attaches to your property because of money they say they're owed. In Florida, the most common ones are unpaid property taxes, a judgment from a lawsuit or a creditor, an HOA or condo association chasing back dues, a code violation lien from the city, a contractor who says he wasn't paid, even back child support. A clouded title is a little different. That's when the ownership itself is messy. Maybe a name was spelled wrong on an old deed. Maybe an heir never signed off after someone passed. Maybe there's an OL'd mortgage that was paid off years ago, but never officially released. Here's why it matters. When you go to sell, a title company runs a search. And if they find a lien or a gap in the ownership, they will not insure that sale until it's cleared up. No title insurance means most buyers' lenders walk. That's why a house with a lien can sit and sit while the problem only gets bigger. But it doesn't have to be that way. Let me show you the three ways out. When you've got a lien or a title problem and you need to sell, there are basically three roads you can take. Road one: clear it all yourself before you sell. You hire a title company or an attorney, you pull a full title search, you track down every lien, and you pay them off or negotiate them down one by one. If the title is clouded, say an heir never signed, you might even need a quiet title lawsuit to clean it up in court. The good news: once it's clear, you can sell on the open market. The bad news: this takes money up front. It takes time, sometimes months. And if the liens add up to more than the cash you have, you're stuck all over again. Road two: list it with an agent and try to fix everything at closing. On paper, that sounds fine. In reality, liens and title issues are deal killers. The buyer's lender finds the cloud, the title company refuses to insure it, and the deal falls apart, sometimes after you've already waited 2 or 3 months. Now you're back to square one, except more time has passed, and those liens have grown. Road three, and this is the one most people don't even know exists. You sell directly to an experienced cash buyer who takes the property with the liens and the title problem still on it. Here's the part that surprises people. A buyer like us doesn't run from the liens. We deal with them every week. We order the title search. We find every claim against the property, and then we negotiate those liens, often for less than the full amount, and we pay them off at closing out of the sale proceeds. So you don't write a check, you don't chase down old paperwork, you don't wait on a courtroom. We buy the house ASIS, clear the title on our end, and you walk away done. The real question is, which road leaves you with the most money and the least stress? Let me show you with real Florida numbers. Let me make this real with an example. The kind of situation I see all the time here in South Florida. These numbers are an illustration, but they're typical of what we deal with. Say you've got a house in Broward County worth about $300,000, but there's a code violation lien from the city for $22,000, an old judgment from a creditor for $15,000, and around $8,000 in back property taxes. That's $45,000 in liens, sitting on a house you just want to sell. Now look at the three roads. Road one: fix it yourself. You'd have to come up with that money or negotiate every lien on your own, plus attorney and title costs. 3 to 6 months, and thousands out of pocket before you can even list. Road two: list it with an agent. Best case, it sells for full price, but subtract a 6% commission. That's $18,000 plus closing costs, plus the $45,000 in liens. If the deal even survives the title search. Most don't. Road three: sell to us as is. We make a cash offer. We negotiate those liens down, and we pay them all off at closing. No commission, no repairs, no money out of your pocket. You pick the closing date, and you walk away with cash, free and clear. For a lot of families, that third road isn't just the easiest. It's the one that leaves the most money in their hands. So if you've got a house in Florida with a lien or a title problem, don't let it sit there growing. Go to homerescueteam.net for a free, no obligation look at your options, or just call us at 305 699 9763. We'll tell you straight what your house is worth, what those liens really mean, and the cleanest way out. And if this helped, subscribe, because the next family going through this needs to know they have options too. I'm Anthony with Home Rescue Team. I'll see you in the next one.